Anyway, I'm just going to wrap this up. So you have Archangel Uriel here. You have a lot of archangels around you. You're not alone. You're being guided a spiritual path. You know who you are. You know your story. Goddess of the moon. All right, throat portal. Emotional freedom is huge. Some of you, you know, dreams of your guardians or be a guardian or you'll know. You'll know for you. There's a lot of energy that's coming through. The angelic, you know, human DNA activation. You're 13 strands. I know they say there's only 12, but I keep hearing 13. Yeah, the temple path. It's a deep spiritual awakening. Another paradigm shift. Another spiritual awakening. That's huge. It's beautiful. This is really beautiful energy. This is, you are tapped in, Sister Christian. You shine. You shine. 44, there's that number again. You shine. All you shine. It's the Starseed Collective. No matter, I feel whatever's going on. There's a lot of, unfortunately, starseeds out there that are really asleep. They've gotten so inundated with the 3D world that I don't know. I don't know how that works. You know, you always got to have faith that they hear them. You know what I mean? It's about you, what you hear, not anybody else. You know what I mean? What I say doesn't really make a hill of beans. It's what you feel in your soul. That's the stuff that matters. And we've been ignoring that for a long time or trespassing against it for whatever reason, for lessons, I guess, learned, so they say, right? But this is like, someone may have had a near-death experience here, without a doubt. Somebody here that's had a near-death experience. Nice to meet you. Dimensional gateway. That's what's open. That's what's going on. This is a huge, like, wow. That's wow to me. It's like you're gonna see the divine. Like you're gonna see, you're gonna feel, you're gonna know. There's gonna be no denying this dimensional gatekeeper here. Someone's gonna connect with this dimension, and believe me, that's real. And there are really people that do that. If you don't, ascended masters, it's like bringing through information. You'll be bringing through like serious information, whether it's just for you to understand or that you share it with somebody, you know what I mean, or you share it with somebody else. It's a blessing. I'm hearing the word blessing. It has to do with Gaia too, with that green crystal, the core. There's a dimensional gatekeeper, the Christ light, the Christ anchor. Christ anchor. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. To the template of the diamond codes. The diamond codes. The key is there. Opening up. Unlocking. Starseed. Unlocking. Unlocking more about you. More about you and who you are, how you feel, what you remember, because it's important. This is and someone, you're important here. Everybody's important here, but this is like a big aha moment. Something that's bringing you back to a little kid, remembering something that you're supposed to remember. And sometimes when we remember that stuff, right, we have created this other world, and you're like, what was I doing? Oh my God, what was I thinking? I wasn't. And not to take away from that, not to put it, you know, but just like when you have a serious shift on your path, it's serious. And like, whoa, depending on what it is, you know what I mean? And, but now you're like, this is louder. This is going to be louder than your everyday life. Because that's just how it, I don't know, gonna be because of what we're going through with this pre-eclipse energy. This eclipse is so important. It has some kind of, I don't know, information for us. It's not just, oh, the moon is going in front of the sun and that's that. Like, wow, I don't know what to say if that's all you think, because it's bigger than that. It's an opening, it's a gateway, it's a sign in the heavens. It's written, it was carved, it was it was tattooed on your ass. You know, you'll remember. You'll remember. The upside down. Look at this. A pathway. It's a pathway. Follow the yellow brick road. A new dawn, another sun, another way. Releasing the shadows. You can only go through by releasing the shadows. Some of you may be afraid to release your shadows. And that's where you got to work on yourself. And I'm not saying that lightly, and I'm not saying that's easy, because it's not. It's really not. Especially if you've been like compromising yourself, or not realizing. Sometimes people can think they're doing the right thing and it's the wrong thing. But because it's you continuously do it, that's what would make it wrong. And now you just like can't do that anymore. You have to honor what's true and what, you know what I mean? Whatever, it's like whatever wasn't, I'm not saying it wasn't true or real, just something about that. But it's going to be about you and your soul, because of what's going on here with all this energy that's here. You know, you're part of it. You're not separate from it. You are the experience here. It will shift your world completely and utterly. Good, in middle, and indifferent. It doesn't care. It's like, you know, people are afraid of collide, that energy. Ultimately, it's not, it's at a different consciousness than me and you, meaning it's just doing its job. It's not doing it out of malice, or this energy isn't, unless you want to make it a malice, I guess. It's just doing its job that's bigger than you and me, for it to go the way it's supposed to go, because the universe is way bigger than us. And we have control over nothing except for how we can respond and react to things. Other than that, you're in la la land if you think you have control over anything. And that's going into the knowing of a higher consciousness, that you can only do you. You can't control the outcome of anything at all. And it's all just temporary, man. It's all temporary. That's the beauty of it. This is a deep, quick experience that's heavy, hard, and hang on, and your hair's blowing in the wind kind of ride. Seriously, like, hey, you want to go? Hang on. You better learn fast, quick. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be funny, but it's not gonna be funny. But it's fast and it's quick, and you feel deep, and the feelings hurt. That's, you know, that was the other thing coming here, was the deep way we feel here. As great as it can be, it hurts like a mofo sometimes. You know, that ouch, the E.T. ouch. Dragon, the red dragon's here. Yeah, Hopi prophecy, we're in it. We're in Hopi prophecy. Obviously. Unless you've been sleeping. But this is also for you. You're connected, you could have native plasma lines. Dragon plasma lines. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. The sun, well, that would be Christ. That would be Christ. That would be Christ. Okay, that would be the Christ in you. The Christ in you. It's going to be hard to ignore. I don't know how anyone could ignore it. And I'm feeling the ones who have no idea. That's who I'm feeling right now. The ones that have no idea are going to find out what the idea is. Because it's going to shift your whole world. The dolphins carried the DNA, the codes through. Lemuria carried the codes through. Something to do with that in the Madonna. Okay? The truth. You stand in your truth. You stand in your honor, in your integrity, and not like in a And a not like not a not like not narcissistic. Like you know who you are, and you are in truth. You are in sword energy. You're in truth. The truth cuts through the bullshit, the veil. It does. You're in truth, so anyone around you would have to be in their truth, in honor and integrity, loyalty, royalty. I'm hearing this is connected to Camelot. I keep picking up on Camelot, and I don't understand the whole concept right now, but I trust it. With the wolves, Morgana. You know, I feel connected to Morgana, and I know I am. And but there's messages there, like through the veil. Through you're gonna see more through the veil, and I feel like you guys already. I know you do. It's weird to say that out loud because I already know who I'm talking to. Like I'm like, I know you can see through the veil, but it's gonna be different. I don't know. I don't know how else to say that. Through the illusions of the moon, something about the moon light shedding a necessary light to see, a necessary light to see. Because the moon gives you a different perspective of things. This is someone who's highly gifted, highly psychic, highly intuitive. You stand totally in your power. You're very much in your power, in the truth, honor, integrity, safety. I'm actually seeing the word spelled out, safety. You would be trustworthy. Who I'm picking, you would be very trustworthy. Like you would, whoever meets you, they're gonna, and I don't mean it like in a cold way, they're gonna meet your sword, all right? But people are gonna know your own, it's like it's just your energy. You emanate. You're not trying, it's just who you are. You know what I mean? You're not consciously like, my sword's up. You just, it's who you are. You just, and it's weird that other people aren't. You know what I mean? That's the energy, and they would have to be like that with you. And there's something to do with this moon coming through that's shedding. People could be having an aha moment of maybe you said something, and oh my God, there it is. You know, wow. You know, or like some kind of aha moment like that. It's clearly gonna be different because it's an overall energy of the situation. Someone's feeling very detached, but they're being protected. May not feel that way. You got a kid over here, over in left field, somebody. Pay attention to your kid. You could be 37, 73. You could feel detached. You could be... I am feeling a child, though. Children. It's scary what's going on right now for them. Because the children here know more than the parents. Some of the parents, they're very in the 3D world, and anything this kid is gonna say is gonna seem out there and not conform to what they fucking think is normal. Because these kids are real. They're the golden. They're the it. They're the it, and they can be heavily attacked. They're the it. They're the it. They're the truth. They're the light. They're the frequency. They are the frequency of the divine. Because they have not been tainted by the bullshit of this world. And this person's over here by themselves, and could be also protecting yourself right now. Like this could be you too. Like you're really protecting yourself right now, and not like in a good way. You know, in a very good way. You're really like it's until you know what you're supposed to make. This is someone in deep contemplation, someone that's detached. I'm also feeling a child, feeling detached. That's all I'm going to say on that. But this is you putting protective light around you. Something's pushing through, something's coming through. someone could be experiencing levels of supernatural activity and not understand what they're seeing, because these kids are gifted. These children are very gifted, and they will see through the veil. They will see the angels. They will see the shadows. Will see the darkness. They will see people like you don't see them as an adult. And that's a lot for a kid. And telling a kid that's not what's happening and that's not real is not a solution at all, because these kids are here for a divine reason for this. They're part of the veil drop. That's why they see. They see too. That's hard. It's like that little kid and I See Dead People. When you become a parent, you can forget what it's like to be a scared kid. Not saying that's what you are. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up on though. Like, sometimes we can forget what it feels like to be a scared kid. And maybe to understand a scared kid, you'll hear what they're saying. I don't know, something about that too. Because these kids are seeing things now, and they're not out of their mind. They're seeing spirit. There's a whole spirit world blended in with our world. It's pretty evident. And something with this moon. Someone may see something, again, another something. I mean, we already did, but I feel like maybe something else going to be seen by the moon spiritually. I don't know, something about that. I just want to pin that. So, I don't know, that was The Rose. I'm hearing the song The Rose, Some Say Love. It is a river. I don't know if someone, I feel like, I don't know if someone passed. Because that song reminds me of the lyrics for that. It's a beautiful song if you don't know it. By Bette Midler. If you don't know that. Some say love, it's a river that drowns the tender reed. And some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. And some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. And I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes a chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that it never learns to live. And when the night has become too lonely, and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies a seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. I'm going to end that there. It is beautiful. So I would play it, but I'd get all copyright strikes and stuff like that. YouTube has really tight panties when they walk. I'm just saying. There is no let your freaking fly here. But this is all healing. Hey Trace, hey Mindy. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. Peace out.